It is one of the busiest roads in Ethiopia, key to transport import-export goods from and to the port of Djibouti, famously known for its traffic jam and traffic accident, Ethio-Djibouti Highway. Stretching from the capital Addis Ababa to the port of Djibouti, Ethio-Djibouti Highway serves over 30,000 vehicles a day, causing high traffic jam. But the worst traffic jam is always seen between Addis Ababa and Adama. The situation negatively affects the smooth transportation of import and export of goods from and to the port of Djibouti.
The total length of Addis to Djibouti is more than 800 kilometers, maybe about 120 kilometers. When you see the length of Addis Awasa, the new road, it is about 75 kilometers. And then when you see the proportion out of the total corridor length, which is more than 800, this is a small part of the corridor. But when you see the volume of traffic, the Addis Adama, at some stretch, it is serving almost about 30,000 vehicles per day. When you see the total corridor between Addis and Djibouti, it could vary between 2,000 and 3,000. And therefore the bottleneck is the road that stretches between Addis and Djibouti. Any trucker that comes or that starts driving from Djibouti, he can come smoothly up to Adama, but now after reaching Adama to reach Addis, it will take maybe 3 or 4 hours.
To make the traffic jam worse, towns founded along Addis Adama Road are expanding to each other from time to time. The high traffic jam between the towns increases the travel time to reach Addis Ababa or Adama. Addis Adama Expressway came as a solution for the long-standing problem. The expressway that connects the capital Addis Ababa with Adama, which is the busiest corridor in the country, is financed by Ethiopian government and the government of China with $612 million.
From Addis Ababa to Adama, that is totally is about 78 kilometers, not including about Frontiers Road. The Frontiers Road, for example, is in the Adama area. Most of the side is about 7 kilometers. That means about another 14. So the total is about Ling Road is something like that. It's more than 30 kilometers like that. So also you see the widening of this road is 31 meters wide. It's 31 meters wide. Both side for both side is 3 lines.
And the intention and the plan of this new motorway is to give a better road and to give or to reduce the travel time as much as possible to the commuters and to the travelers that commute between Addis Ababa and Adama. And we assume or we expect that after the completion of this road, the travel time between Addis and Adama will be reduced from about 3 hours to about 45 minutes, which will be a big benefit to the travelers and commuters between Addis and Adama.
Addis Adama Expressway was started in April 2010. A number of works, including earthworks, structural works and pavement works have been carried out over the last 2 years. According to a report submitted to Ethiopian Roads Authority in September 2012, the actual progress of the construction work is faster than the said plan.
When you travel from the Addis Ababa to Muju area, even you see in the Adama area, we have been covering by asphalt. Now you see, because this is DB project, the measurement is different. So you see, for example, we have been finalized about earthwork. It's almost about 95%, something like that. All the bridges, as you see, is finalizing now. In the covering, you only remain about 1 or 2 covering, not finalizing. We almost finalize it. So in asphalt, almost we have been doing half. So now time is past almost about 6%.
For our earthwork of this project, almost earthwork can finish end of this month, can reach to the port of the Kemineer. And for the pavement works, I think if you have visited on site from kilometer 0 to kilometer 46, almost asphalt is finished. Only remains some jumped due to we have some remove works for stay there, but not for long vacation, and also for some pavement works in the backside from kilometer 46 to kilometer 60 something. Also some vacation for pavement also start of the works.
87% of structural works, which include the construction of 6 interchanges, 8 main bridges and 43 overbridges, underpasses and others have been carried out over the past years.
This project is design and building. It's a new thing about for the construction and also for ours. So for this DB project, we have been done before in our not in Ethiopia but in other countries. So before we do about this DB project, we first do the feasibility in so many investment about the environment for also resources. Where we can get resources to finalize about this in so.
Upon its completion, Addis-Adama Expressway will reduce transportation time substantially as compared with existing Addis-Adama Road.
The completion of this project will reduce the total travel time for the truckers that commute between Addis and Djibouti, because the highly congested road section is between Addis Ababa and Adama. It is not between Adama and Awash or between Adama and the border of Djibouti. And therefore, it is a very important, critical road in the country.
When it's constructed from the Addis Ababa to Adama, I don't think about more than 1.5 hours.
The Addis-Adama Expressway, which passes through the towns of Dukam, Bishoftu in the southeast direction, and Mojo to the east, is unique to the country. When it goes operational, its economic and social significance is expected to be huge.
And we hope that all the travelers that every day commute between Addis and Adama will have or will reduce their journey time. They will have savings in the travel time, savings in fuel, savings in vehicle operating costs, and therefore this will have a big impact on the economic activity, not only between Addis and Adama, but for all the commuters that even go beyond Adama to Awasa and to Awash.
When it's finalizing, there will big change about the situation of the transportation from Addis Ababa to Adama, because also it's criminal road from this road from the Addis Ababa to Djibouti, only in the harbor to Djibouti way. Also, you see the existing road now is so busy. So I think about when the project is completed, they will make a big change in also for the Ethiopia.
Once we complete this road, it could be very easier for any Ethiopian, for any citizen, either to work in Adama or to work in Addis, while living in Adama or living in Addis. Because now we are decreasing the travel time from 3 hours to 45 minutes. It's just like going from Mexico Square to, say, Magananya. And therefore, this will have a big impact in the mobility of the people. You can have your business in Adama while you live in Addis, or you can have your business in Addis while you live in Adama, because now the journey time is reduced by about maybe 60 or 70%. So that is the most important thing of this motorway.
China has long experience and accumulated knowledge in road construction. Since many Ethiopian engineers, technicians, and other employees are working with them, there would be skill and knowledge transfer between people of the two countries.
For both sides, for Chinese and local people. We are all doing job together. So in China, we are only come here. Most of them is engineer. They just give some instruction for the local people. So the local people make actually about practical. So based about this one, we understanding about some regulation and standard like that. And also when one new job is start, we make about the progress. How can do about this progress? So also the Ethiopia people, they can understand about this job and how can do the jobs. Even some, for example, sometimes they can do about some jobs. Is we can instruction about and also study each other to just base up to study about the jobs, how to can finalize it. So in the program and process of the construction, both of them we should study each other. Also sharing both sides about experiment.
Well, the contractor is a Chinese contractor, but this does not mean that all the staffs, all the employees are Chinese. They also employ Ethiopian engineers, Ethiopian technicians, Ethiopian laborers, and definitely, whether it is small or big, there will be a transfer of knowledge, a transfer of technology from the expatriates to the Ethiopian engineers and Ethiopian employees.
For some new technical viewpoints, which we can first share in the office, and then we together go to the site to get some training, and then we can make the same understand. And for example, for the Percast, they have some new technical, for example, for the tension, and I think that technology for the ERA project, that is the first one. So we have bring some local structure inspector with us together, go to there, and we just share together jointly with contractor to start of the first gutter beam. And after finish of that one, then the local engineer can understand how can control in the next and in the future, in the more.
ከቻይና ባለሙያዎች ጋር ከቀለበት መንገድ ጀምሮ ከወለጋ
I started working with Chinese before 10 years when they constructed Addis Ababa ring roads. I've also worked with them in Walaga. While working with them, I've gained a lot of experience and skills. Before joining them, I didn't know about road construction. Therefore, I'm benefiting much in developing my skills.
And this project, the Chinese, the contractor, are working maybe 14, 15, 16 hours. This is a new culture to the Ethiopian contractor and to the Ethiopian employees. And therefore, we cannot confine the lessons the Ethiopian workers can gain from the Chinese contractors. Is not only the knowledge and the technology, but also the work culture is the most important thing. The attitude, the behavior, the work culture of the Chinese to the Ethiopian contractors and to the Ethiopian workers, I think that is the most important thing.
There were some technical challenges that have been facing while constructing this expressway. To solve the problems, the Ethiopian government has been supporting contractor through Ethiopian Roads Authority.
Ethiopian Road Authority gave us about so many support just to solve this problem. When we have any problems, we just report about the Ethiopian Road Authority. They ask the local government, give us about so many support to solve the problem immediately. And that's also why we are within the 2 years now. This is about all asphalt is covered from the Muju to Addis Ababa.
Like any other development activities in Ethiopia, Addis Adama Expressway has created job opportunities to a number of local communities. They are supporting their family by the money they earn from the project.
In terms of creating job opportunity, it is a nice thing. We are really benefiting much from it. Since we are developing our skills, it will be helpful for the country itself.
We are employing about more than 5,000 people is here of the local people. They are enjoying of ours. Sometimes if when the first people is labor, but after that, when small training, they are became step by step became farmers, mechanic operation, and then maybe some technicians, something like that. If some people is smart, they are big. They are also studied. They are big, became step by step, get more professional.
In any road construction project, quality control is all about elimination of unqualified factors on quality by supervising the course of quality forming to achieve requirements of quality.
Well, the project is, it belongs to the Ethiopia Roads Authority. It is ours. We have to administer the contract. We have to monitor to see whether the project is constructed as per the specifications, as per the contract. We are also supported by an engineer or supervisor. But the important thing is that ERA, or the Ethiopia Roads Authority, supported or helped by the engineer or supervisor. It is our duty and responsibility that this project is implemented as original, as much as possible, as per the original cost. As much as possible is that it has to be completed within the given contract period, and as much as possible as per the standards that has been agreed before the signing of the contract.
The contractor, every month, they have a month program. End of the month, they will submit to us, and we will check on that report what actually they finish on site. The monthly program report is follow on site or not, and also if some item is less than the planning, the contractor will support the proposal to how can repair it to up to the planning or behind of the planning again. Every month we have taken the joint meeting, follow the site, not for actual date. Sometimes, many times we have taken the program meeting to discuss what's problem on site. If that activity is affect for the planning, we have discussed and we have found the good solution. For the quality control, for example, if today you're on site, I think you can check, you can see around some the structure backfill. We have make layer by layer. For example, from bottle number 0, number 1, number 2, number 3, one layer by one layer, we have make cleared. And for each structure, the contractor before start backfill, he should be clear and give us request. And after that one, he fill for 1 layer. After finish, he will check by himself. If it's meeting of the requirement, they will write the request to us. Then from our side, then we'll arrange our site inspector and with technician to check together on site. And if the meeting requirement, we have signature on site. It's for this layer, it's reached for the increment. The contract can start of the next one. If for this layer they're not meeting of the requirement, they should be done again.
According to Director General of Ethiopian Roads Authority, Zaid Olda Gabriel, the lessons learned from this project is very helpful for the country.
Addis Adama Motorway is well, it is the first in kind for ERA and for the country. We have drawn a lot of lessons that could be used for other projects because we have also an intention and a plan. If the finance could be mobilized, we have an intention and a plan to continue up to Awasa and to continue up to the Awash River for the time being. In fact, the country has a big economy, and we should not only restrict it to maybe to the limit of Awasa or Awash River. We have also to think of other directions to east, west, north of Addis.
In general, the total project progress has reached more than 60%. The remaining 40% is expected to be finalized until April 20, 2014.